Happy Wednesday, not Wednesday, Thursday. Happy Thursday. I hope that if you guys are coming on to the live stream, that you would give me like a wave in the comments. Let me know that you're here. And I want to talk to you guys about a few different things. I wrote down notes because I tend to be a little long-winded. So as you come in, please click the like button. Please make sure to let me know that you're here in the comments. And let's talk, let's chat for a little bit. Hey, Desiree, can you hear me okay? Let me move this a little bit closer. How are you? I wanted to talk about the poll. Thank you. Good morning. Or well, it's afternoon here. It's after 12. I wanted to talk about that poll I put on a little bit, just a little bit, because a lot of people voted in that poll, and I think you said that a lot of people are overwhelmed right now with all the situation. We got recession looming, and most financial experts say a recession is already here. But I wanted to talk a little bit about faith and how faith affects our finances too, right? And I know we're live at lunch, so it's not going to be a full hour. It might be just be like 45 minutes, but I am drinking some vitamin water, the essential. I started drinking this. I'm just trying to keep my immune system built up a little bit. And I'm not really eating lunch, but I'm having a break. This, I don't know if you can see it. It's Sargento break. It's got raisins and peanuts and pepper jack cheese. So I'm going to eat and drink a little while we talk. We take risks every day, right? We take a risk, and that's what faith basically is. Faith is a risk. And I know it can feel overwhelming because everything that we need to just live our day-to-day lives is more expensive. Buying groceries, we know, buying gas, paying for regular utilities is more expensive now. But we do take a risk every day. We go to sleep, not trying to be morbid here, but we don't know if we'll wake up. You go outside, you don't know if there'll be a car accident or something like that. Like there's always something life throws at us, but we have faith that no matter what, right? Well, no matter what life brings, everything will work out fine. So that's a part of the reason why we budget, right? We set a plan in place, we set goals, because we believe that these things will happen. And even if it doesn't happen 100% to the letter of what we planned, we know that we're going to reach a goal, right? We know we're going to hit that debt payoff amount that we want by the end of the year, or hit that net worth goal, or we'll have enough money saved for this trip that we have planned. Like we're working towards something, not knowing all the things that life can bring, right? Who else is here? Hey. So, true or false, right? We take risks. And faith makes you stronger, because faith makes you believe that good things are going to happen. You're going to come out on top no matter what happens in between the starting point and the ending point. You're still going to reach that goal, right? So maybe it doesn't feel good right now because it is a bit overwhelming, but I don't believe that we were created to settle. I don't believe that we were created just to, worry and let fear, override every good thing in us, everything that tells us we can make positive things happen. We can increase our net worth. We can exercise and be healthier. We can have better relationships. Like all of these things requires us to have faith. Even our budgets, we do it by faith, right? Right. So I am going to talk about our Q4 investment goals. And the reason why I'm doing this, even though we are very simple investors, I am not giving financial advice. Okay. So whenever I share what we're doing, what we're investing in, what we're buying, and all of dividends, all those things, I'm not telling you that that's where you should put your money, because you have to do your own research. Okay. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just sharing our journey and hoping that it will inspire you to, again, do your research, check these things out, and start planning for when you'll be able to invest for your future. But I wrote down my notes, so that's why I'm looking down. We are going to be doing a challenge to purchase 100 shares of O, which is Realty Income. So we're not in a position right now today where we can just go out and buy a property and, buy our first home, but we can invest in real estate via this fund. So I have this challenge. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. Ooh. But we're going to be investing in Realty Income, ticker symbol is O, via my IRA in Fidelity. So the last time I checked, I think it was yesterday or maybe it was 2 days ago, the share price is about $57 or $58 a share. So I'm definitely going to be buying that. And as much as my $100 per month. Hey D, thanks for stopping by. I'm going to take every dollar we can and invest it into and slow building is still building, right? We all start at 0 and we end up wherever that goalpost is, wherever we deciding this is how much I want to have, that's where we're building to. Even if it takes us a little longer than others, we are all still in the same boat of building, right? So slow building is still building, right? And the ultimate goal that I have is to actually max out the tax advantage account. So the IRA is a great tax advantage account. And if you don't have one, why don't you have one? Because it's a great way to keep more money in your pocket because of the tax advantages. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just sharing information that I know, that I've learned by reading different books and listening to podcasts and watching people like Shalise and Mommy Trader, and just gaining more understanding about how we can make our money work more for us. So that is the goal. And I remember the story of the tortoise and the hare. We all know that story where the hare thought he was overconfident that, yeah, I'm faster than this guy. I can do this. I can run this race and I can win and be on top. But the mistake he made was thinking that the tortoise was just going to give up, because tortoise had confidence too. I'm just going to keep going. I'm just going to keep moving. And even though he moved slowly, the hare was lounging, sitting back, not doing anything, and the tortoise actually won the race. And I like that story for this because we are planning to invest $600 in the fourth quarter alone, which is not a whole lot of money, but it's better than putting $0 towards your future and it costing you potentially thousands or hundreds of thousands later on. So do you agree? Does that make sense? Let me look at the notes. O is at 58.60. Okay. So if we do that with $100 a week, or let me say the first paycheck of this month, we plan to transfer $100 into Fidelity. I think I actually already did it in preparation for this this week's budget by paycheck closeout. So, and we can buy fractional shares through Fidelity, which is something I don't think they were offering last year. So 58.60, let's assuming it stays at that price for the next day, because tomorrow's Thursday. I could have a share and a half, maybe 1 and 1.75. I could do that. I think that works for me, because the more you get, even if it's fractional shares, fractions add up to whole, right? So forgive me while I'm snacking too. I want to share something with you guys. I feel like I'm moving really fast. Let me check the comments. I'm sorry. It makes sense, right? It makes absolute sense. I like that Shalise had her invest $1 per day challenge. Like that was amazing to have a whole community of people see that it really doesn't take hundreds of dollars a day, $1,000. You may not have $10,000 to put into one stock or one fund. $1 a day, simply building up to those whole shares, it makes a big difference. And the fact that O pays us dividends is really even more interesting to me, because I can passively invest in real estate without actually owning a property just yet and have them pay me month after month. Even though those dividends will be reinvested, it's still a way to passively grow your wealth or grow your ownership in these companies, right? Hi, Shalise. Sorry guys, I'm trying to stay on top of the comments too, because I don't want to miss something, because I will talk and talk and talk and I won't shut up. So I'm trying to be very intentional. Doing laundry. Okay, so I was talking about our Q4 investment goals, and I was talking about how it's important to remember that slow building is still building. Even if we're buying a half a share a week or one share or 2 shares per month, we're still building towards that goal. And my husband has an IRA, I have an IRA. We have taxable, what do you call them? Taxable brokerages. So we have multiple ones. We have M1, we have Robinhood, we have TD Ameritrade, we have all these places where we're building up, income paying dividends, like income paying assets, right? Buying assets that pay dividends monthly, quarterly, however often they pay. But we're doing the research on the back end. And most of our shares right now are in stocks, individual stocks, but we have a few funds like VTI and VOO. But really in the fourth quarter, I'm just going to be focused on O altogether, so we can get to that 100 shares, right? And I have some. That's awesome. D says you have 13 shares of Omaplat. That's great. That's good. And see, and it's not like something like most people, like most of us right now, we're in a position where we're not able to, just throw $100,000 into the market, but we are making strides with what we have, right? And I think that's amazing, and that ought to be celebrated. That's awesome. I think TD, I was doing TD Ameritrade last quarter. Was it last quarter? No, Robinhood is the third quarter. I think it was TD Ameritrade in quarter 2, and we ended up with 6 shares of O. And I was like, oh my gosh, you can really do this with just $25 a week, $100 a week, $200 a month. It's amazing. And I like how you do it, D. Every single week, she's doing a side income budget, sharing her percentage budget. It's amazing. Hi, Dr. Josie. How are you? I know Shalise says she's doing laundry. Is anybody else on lunch break? Or is it just me eating on a live stream? Okay. So I do have some Happy Mail to show. And I try as much as possible to always show my appreciation for people who are just amazingly creative, kind, generous, all the things, because I think gratitude is a great way to expand your life and to increase, what you have, good people around you, all of that. Wait a minute, I'm reading the comments. You guys are coming. Hold on. I'm glad you got the day off, Dr. Josie. That's good. And today is the first day in my area where it's not raining. It's sunny and warm today. Desiree, I'm working, but trying to figure out this budget. Okay. What are you making for lunch, D? All right. While we talk about that, I have some happy mail and I want to share something from a good friend of mine. I'm going to put her information in the comments and I'm also going to leave it in the description box when the live stream is over. But I really love to be able to support women in business, small businesses, and we all can't do everything, right? But sometimes support may not be monetary. You might not be able to subscribe to their newsletter or purchase a monthly subscription somewhere. You might not be able to buy from their website right now, but maybe sharing it with someone you know or love, or can also being a little marketer for them, just so that people can know that there are women out there doing their thing in business, especially women who have children, because it's not always easy for us trying to manage running a business, starting a business, and taking care of your family. So real quick, before I even get into her, I got these prop bills from Miss Alicia over at Hands and Bands. So, and then she sent me some happy mail. Ooh, a garden salad with shrimp. That sounds good. That's better than this cheese and peanuts and raisins I'm eating right now. That sounds good. She sent me, I don't know if you can see it because it's so bright. She sent me a free scratch off. Miss Alicia is famous for her scratch offs, and I'm so grateful for this. I don't know when I'm going to scratch it, but I'll use it. And she also sent me some prop bills. I had asked her to make some for me. Hey, Leroy, how are you? She sent me this. I don't know if you can tell. She put, this one is beauty, and these are $1,000 placeholders. I'm actually going to use prop bills to give a visual of how much money we've invested through our different accounts, because I think that's fun and people seem to like it. So this one says beauty and has a picture of Lauryn Hill on it. I don't know if you can see it with the background I have, but I thought it was so cute and I love her. She's like my favorite artist of all time. I love Lauryn Hill. Like I still have magazines from like 1999, 2000, 2001 when I was started college with her, and I just love these. So I'm going to be using those. And then Angela Bassett, she did one for me. I just like this because I like her as an actress. I think she's amazing. So this one says wisdom, and these are $1,000 placeholders. So she sent me 4 of these, which is cute. And then also, I don't know if you'll be able to see it on here. It'll probably be better when I do the overhead, but this one says, this is a wealth, and it's a picture of Queen of Sheba. I like this. She sent me 3 of those. The fact that she did them in different ways and sent me extra was so amazing, because she's amazing. So I wanted to share that because I'm so glad and thankful that she did that for me. And I have some more happy mail. This is this came from a friend of mine, a sister. She's so glamorous and so creative and so bold. She started her business this year, and she sent me some samples. So I'm going to show you what I got, and I'm going to leave her information in the comments. She's a really good friend of mine. I think she is here on YouTube, and her handle is, I forgot her handle. I'll find it and I'll post it in the description box. But her website, I'm going to type it in. Overly.com. Did I do that right? Her name is Shantae. And she started this business. I think it's amazing. She's on Instagram, she's on YouTube and Facebook. I'll leave her contact information in there as well. So she sent me a whole bunch of samples to try, and I wanted to give my authentic reaction because I think it's better to do it that way. Where are my scissors? Oops. Oh, right in front of my face. It's written all over your face. I love this, the detail. Just the little simple things. Just simple things make me happy. So I'm going to show you what I got and talk to you about it. And please go support. I don't know, do you guys have room in your budget for small supporting small business? I need to make more room in that for me. One of the things I know she markets a lot is coffee. And this is, let's see. The Glow, aka Caratoff Vanilla flavored K-Cup. So it's a medium roast coffee. I just like the logo. The logo itself is really nice. I'm sorry if you can't really see that. It looks really bright on my end. Can you see it? I like it. I want to try this. I haven't tried it yet, but I just wanted to show you guys who she is and some information about her because she sent me some samples and I thought it was so sweet. She sent me, this is cranberry nash. Okay. Cranberries are rich in antioxidants and vitamin C. They're incredible for preventing harmful bacteria buildup and aid in cell healing repair. They too are part of my daily regimen without question. I think this might be a cream too. Let me see. There's a hemp cream in here too. Oh, that smells good. Oh, it's a cream. It's soft. The sample looks like this, but I think if you go to the website, if you're interested, if you want to see what it is, it's a relief cream. I haven't tried it. I'm only trying it for the first time right now. Hi, Kimberly. How are you? D, you say wait a minute, sorry. I'm hoping soon I can support more. I did support with my birthday money last month, and that's good. Happy belated birthday again. CLK771. Hi, how are you? That's amazing. Wait a minute. Oh, wrong thing, wrong one, wrong comment. Sorry. I'm stuffing my budget envelopes. I just filled my invest. This smells so good. Sorry. My invest envelope with my first $100. That's amazing. Congratulations. That's good. Big up to you. That's awesome. Gosh, this cream smells so good. Ooh. And then there's a cranberry nash. And I can't seem to open it because I just lotioned my hand with this hemp cream. God, this smells good. It's kind of minty like. It smells so good. And I know you guys are super supportive. If you're not commenting, you're always sharing or watching and supporting other businesses. I think that's amazing. And we need to do that. I'm trying to see what's in this little. Ooh. Oh my. This smells so good. I'm trying her cranberry nash right now to see how it smells. And I have never done this live, so forgive me if I'm all over the place. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. No, I gotta go shopping just now. Okay. She sent me, looks like some gummies and some snacks. Let me read this list and see what this is. Okay, the hemp cream is a topical pain reliever, turmeric, menthol, camphor, I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong, and more for a delectable texture. Plus, it works fast on pressure points. I've used it for headaches, joints, arthritis, cramps, aches, and much more. So I'll have to try this again when I'm going through that time. Thank you, Desiree. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. I'm not sure what this is. It's like, oops. I don't know if this is gonna work. Or I'm using, okay. So I have a green screen, so you're probably gonna see some distortion there. I don't know what this is. It looks like snacks, and I'm not sure where it is on this paper. We're gonna come back to that. This looks like some kind of supplement or like a vitamin, and it's a gummy. It's soft, but I'm not sure where it is on this. Ooh, where is it? Oh, okay. So boost my immune system. So there's elderberry. I might be saying this wrong. Propolis, echinacea. I might even be saying that wrong. Vitamin C. It's to provide a daily boost of protection to your immune system, and I'm all about that, especially now. And this is my good friend, my sister from another mister. She has 2 beautiful children, and she's really doing her thing. And what I find amazing is, I'm so honest with you. What I find amazing is that women who have been dealt a raw hand at life, still finding their way to be creative, express themselves, and step out on the water, like step out on faith and start your own business. So I think this is amazing. And yeah, if you find it in your budget, if you find it in your heart to support, shante.obly.com. I'll put it in the description box too. These are some fresh bidet wipes, and she swears by these. Again, the color might be contrasting, so if you see some distortion, forgive me. But I'm going to try these. This is a sample of the product that they sell on their website. And I have tried, for the ladies, I don't know, I know Leroy, you might be in here somewhere, but for the ladies, these wipes for your special place, for your secret garden place, definitely a win-win. I like, oh gosh, I can't remember the name. What is her name? There's a brown woman, there's a black woman who started her company, and I forgot what it's called. I forgot the name of her business, but she has some. I've used them, and I found them. The honey pot. The honey pot is really good. I've tried them, but I had some issues with them. But this maybe you want to check this out and see if this will work for you. I haven't tried it yet, obviously, because I'm opening it live with you guys on camera. But Shante swears by these, and I'm gonna try it. I trust her. And I think that was everything. Oh, and she sent me some feminine stuff. So ladies, you kind of know what comes in this package, like right here. So I won't go into too much detail about that. But they are cotton pads. They're formulated with protective botanical detoxidant technology infused with lavender and tea to combat obstacles that make our monthly visit uncomfortable. So yeah. And the bidet wipes, they're large in size, thick in texture. I want to open it, but it's the only one I have, and that might prevent me from not being able to use it. So I'm going to hold on to it. I'm not going to open it like right now because I just have the one, and I do want to try it. Thick in texture and cooling to the touch, aloe vera, ice leaf glass extract, peppermint extract, and vitamins A and C to protect and freshen your privacy on the go. Nice. I love this. This is how she sent it to me. She sent me all these things. It's beautiful. Thank you for that, Desiree. Again, I appreciate that a whole lot, more than you know. Gosh, I'm thirsty. It's hot. And I believe she has a code. And when I find the code, I'm definitely going to put it in the description box in this video. Yeah, there's a personal note on here. I can't show that, but I'm gonna see if there's a coupon code for anybody who might be interested in supporting. I'm a big coffee drinker, so I can't wait to use this one. And this hemp cream smells so good. My 2 year old, no, he's not two, he's three, just turned three. He whoo, Jesus. He is so heavy. And I don't know if it's me getting closer to the end of my 30s. I'm starting to feel the weight and pressure on my shoulders, because it was like I had to pick him up because he's still kind of in the baby phase, even though he's technically he's not a baby, but he's still in that, the little baby toddler phase. So he wants me to pick him up and he wants me to hold him, and I have so much pain in my shoulders. So whenever I feel that, I'm going to use this, and I'm honestly going to tell you guys when I come back, either next week or in some video this week. I'm going to let you know if this worked or not to help, because my poor shoulder. All right. If you're still there with me, please don't forget to click the thumbs up button on this video and let me know how you guys are feeling afterwards. I hope to bring some inspiration and encouragement to you guys too, because I know we talked about a few different things in the last 30 minutes, but I want people to know that you don't have to live in fear. I know there's a lot of fear being pushed out on the news, CNN, ABC, CNBC, like social media. Some people are scared. Some people are moving and operating out of fear. That can't be us. We have to live by faith, right? We've got to live by faith. We've got to allow our faith to make us strong. Quick story before we go. I was working with Primerica like maybe 13, 14 years ago. And I had an up leader. I think they called him an up leader at the time. This person would encourage me because I was working at McDonald's. Remember, I was just me and my oldest son. I was not married at the time. I didn't have any other children, and I was struggling, but I wanted to get my licenses, get certified so I could start selling insurance and, doing all the things. And I was working at McDonald's, I think, and I was on my way to work on the train, and it was cold here, and on some woman, she like took off her coat, she had nothing but like a little camisole t-shirt and her underwear, and she was walking on the train tracks barefoot. It still hurts to this day. And she, like, people on both sides of the platform were trying to get her attention, say, "Miss, come off of the tracks, come talk to us, can we help you, how can we help you," trying to get her off. And she just threw her hands up and jumped over the ledge, walked to the part where the platform partition where it ended, and she was gone. And it was so traumatic. And we don't know what was going on with her. We don't know what her situation was, but the fact that someone on that platform had the thought to say, "Don't do it, like, don't walk, it's not safe, come back, can we help you, what do you need help with, can you step back, let's talk about whatever is going on," and gone. And we don't know what happened in her life before that. I don't know that woman. I've never seen her before that time, but it was scary. And it was like, we have faith that some people have the faith, well, it can only move them to a certain point, and after that they just give up. But we shouldn't, because there's so much more that's going to happen to our lives after we get out of this whole recession, after we get past all these things happening, after we get past the C word, after we get past this virus, after we get past job loss or reduction in hours, all those things. You've got to believe that there is something better. If only I knew who she was before, maybe I could have said something, or maybe one of my other leaders, they could have said something like, it seems really hard. It seems so bad right now, but it's not the end, because we've been through a lot already. If we look back, even just a year ago or 2 years ago, and we start comparing where we were then to where we are now, I'm sure we're going to see some growth. I'm sure we're going to see positive changes that have happened. And that's one of the things I'm hoping this channel can also provide, on top of just budgeting and showing all the numbers and doing all the fancy things. Like, we can overcome from where we were, or even where we are right now. Hi, April. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to lose focus, because it is about faith. Because that person maybe nobody talked to her. Sometimes we feel like maybe our story isn't glamorous enough to share, or it might not be powerful enough to share. But sometimes you never know. One thing that you say to somebody else could trigger them to say, I'm going to continue. I'm going to move forward. I know this is hard right now, but it's not the end, right? It's not the end. This is just a part of life. And we all go through those little cycles, right? So we're going to get through this cycle, and we're going to, you know what I'm saying? We're going to be better off. We just need to focus on developing ourselves, strengthening our faith, and being around like-minded people, or people who are above, they're where we want to be, so that they can encourage us down here. Like, yes, we're going to get through this. We're going to get past this. It's difficult, it's challenging, it's all the things, but we can get through it. Like, simply, that's what faith is. And it's not stupid. Faith doesn't make you stupid. I believe faith makes you stronger. Faith makes you smart, because we all, again, like I said in the very beginning, we all take risks. We take a risk every single day. We take a risk leaving the house. We take a risk getting in our car, getting on the train. We take a risk sharing our business. We get a risk. We take all kinds of risk all day long. But the important thing is that we are doing it knowing that something greater is going to come at the end of it. Maybe you learn a lesson. Maybe you embarrass yourself a little bit. Maybe, I don't know, anything. But you're going to learn something, and you're going to get better. And all of it's going to get better. Let me see what you guys are saying. D, my cousin D. Okay, she's not my real life cousin, but I love her. Hey, cousin, real life is hard, and it is unfortunate that we are not aware of the resource we have access to. I think that's another thing too. If you know something that could benefit the community, no matter how small or big the community is, let it out, get it out there, and let somebody know this is available. Because you never know, when you connect to someone else and you get the understanding, oh, we do have these resources. Oh, I saw gosh, I'm forgetting names, but I saw someone on, I think it's Good Morning America recently. There was a pastor, and then there was Lynn Richardson. She was on there sharing resources, sharing ideas, sharing tips on a global platform. You don't even need a global platform. Just do something like this. Let people know that there's opportunity, there's resources, there's therapy, there's lots of different things. Don't be afraid to share. That's all I'm saying. Hi, Cash Rich Mama. Thanks for coming. And hopefully that encourages you, because when I saw that poll yesterday, when I saw the answers, I'm thinking a lot of people are overwhelmed. And I know it can be over. I get overwhelmed too. But we have to walk by faith, not by sight. That's just, and that's why I asked that question in the beginning, to see if you guys are starting to feel better, because don't let it overwhelm you. Just know that we've been through this before, or other people, our parents or grandparents, they've been through worse, and we can get through this. We really, really can. Budgeting April, that's right. Faith is literally everything to me. Cash Rich Mama, yes, faith kept me encouraged to deal with cancer for 9 years and beyond. My treatments are indefinitely, but I'm living. Like, amen to that. Once you still have breath in your lungs, you have a purpose. Once you still have blood flowing through your veins, there's always something to be grateful for. I know that can't be easy. I know I watched someone close to me go through that and suffer through that. And still, once you're here, you have life. You got to celebrate it. Real cousin in real life. I'm sorry. I'm trying to make sure I keep up with the comments. I don't want anybody to feel like they were forgotten. Walking by faith is easier when you have someone guiding you who is solid in their faith. Sometimes it is hard when you are going through, and like you said, surround yourself with a solid team. That's exactly what I was trying to say. Sorry for wiping my nose on camera. That is what I wanted to say. That's what I meant, because how can one walk alone, right? I'm quoting all these little scriptures and proverbs and stuff, but seriously, you can't do it by yourself. And it's important to um find your tribe. And I'm not saying it has to be on social media or out for the entire world to view publicly, but find your tribe, find that person or those persons that you can be vulnerable with, because I've seen firsthand too many people hold a lot of that stuff in, and unfortunately end up like that lady who I don't know, she just ended it like there. Like, was there nobody who she could have gone and said, I'm struggling because I can't pay my rent, or I just got this situation at the doctor, or my kids are acting crazy or something? Like, isn't there somebody you can go to? You've got to find that person, that place. And sometimes things like creating content on YouTube is one of the things that I do right now that actually bring me happiness, that actually add joy to my life. It makes me feel good to be able to share things that help other people, that other people feel good about, or be creative, or just not allow myself to sit and wallow in all the things going on right now, because I don't want to be overwhelmed by that. Those watching too much of the news, buying into all of the headlines that they have out there, it could drive some people crazy. So I say get around like-minded people who will help pull you out and give you a safe space to be who you are, and not judge you wrongly for it, if that makes sense. All right, you guys. I am so grateful that you all decided to hang out with me for lunch. And everything we talked about, Q4 goals, stay connected to the right people. Do not let fear, especially in the headlines, rule your life and what's going on right now. Continue to plan, continue to budget, continue to move by faith and not by sight. Continue to put your goals down on paper or in your notepad or wherever you like to keep notes. And definitely, if you can, when you can, please go ahead and support small businesses like this one. I love this person right here. And yeah, I hope that you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I'm going to be doing a live at lunch on Thursdays, every Thursday until let's see what happens. But I will be having a live broadcast from 12:05 to about 12:50, 12:55 every single Thursday. So make sure you follow me and subscribe if you haven't already, or if YouTube did some, foolishness and unsubscribes you, please make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment under this video after it goes live. I really appreciate all of you for showing up. Amen. And hello, Audrey. How are you? Oh, because you're on the West Coast, right? Okay. So have a great day, everyone. Blessings to you all, and have a beautiful day. Remember to mind your money, y'all. Manage it well. Live your lives abundantly. Bye for now. End the broadcast.